okay, what's supposed to happen with Chacha? I'm trying to reach him, but we do not know. Hopefully, he might be able to join us. So, like yesterday, we talked about the PH refinery. And of course, we had some back and forth on it with guests. And today we're taking it from the aspect of low key operation, which has already begun. And marketers are opposing to the 1,030 naira per liter price. And of course, there's a story to that. But Covenant, please can you so okay.
All right. The Port Harcourt Refining Company has clarified that its operation were not completely halted, but scaled down to facilitate improvements at the facility. It disclosed this on Sunday as the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria insisted that it would not buy from the Port Harcourt refinery if the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited sells fuel from the plant at an expensive rate. Oil retailers had claimed that NNPCL was dispensing petrol from the plant at 1,030 naira. This is about 60 naira higher than the price of petrol produced by Dangote Petroleum Refinery. Although NNPCL denied the claim, it failed to state the price of petrol produced from the newly rehabilitated Port Harcourt Refinery. The Executive Director of Operations, Nigeria Pipeline and Storage Company Limited, Moyi Maidunama, said the plant was working. Maidunama told journalists that there was a temporary hitch in operations, but explained that the reduction in operation was necessary to address technical issues and enhance capacity.
Okay, now that's the story. And of course, the price is 60 naira above, higher than the previous price, which a lot of the marketers are against and refusing, to toe that line. But Mazi, now looking at this, obviously we expect that as this refinery, has started already production, we're expecting that the price should be lower and not even higher. And it is 60 naira higher than the previous price. So what's your take?
Yeah, thank you once again for having me. I think you started well by saying the back and front information we're getting. For a long time, we have been clamoring for the fully rehabilitation of Harcourt Refinery. All of a sudden, we didn't hear that it will start. We'll be hearing even when the managing director said it will start. I'm not telling lies. Nobody said he was telling lies anyway. So after the I'm not telling lies, it took another longer period before suddenly, surprisingly, we heard that it has started. It started working yesterday. That was last week. One had expected that it would come out in full force, not expressing some hitches. They are not INEC that said that we experienced some hitches. Now, the marketers are complaining that it is 60 naira above that of the Dangote. Last week, we also read about the price was 17 naira. We don't know which one to believe. And some other place where I featured, I told them that we are tired of these story by the moonlight. And Nigerians are not interested in this back and forth story. We are interested in seeing the full capacity of the refinery working. And we're expecting that since it has started working, that there will be a relief in terms of the pricing and whatever. But you see, now dispensing, the marketers are complaining 1,030 naira, which we are not. Let us know how much actually they are selling to the marketers. Because if they are selling to the marketers 1,030 naira, how much would they sell? So it leaves much to be desired. And there are so many things that are hidden from us. We need to know the totality of the truth. We need to know who is actually fooling us. Nigerians are tired of all this information. Today, another story. Tomorrow, another story. Inconsistencies in the government policy is what is killing this country. So to me, we are interested in having it work, and we are interested in buying it at a very reduced rate. That was what we even expected when Dangote came on board. We expected that when it came on board, that we buy it very cheap. But unfortunately, the Dangote came out and was being sold at a very high expensive one, to the point that even the marketer said, oh, they prefer to buy from the imported one. Now in MPC, we have been talking about when will it work, and the Nigerians had expected when it came up fully that we go and buy it, maybe 600 naira, 700 naira, but then today we are hearing 1,030 naira. We don't know how much the marketers will say. I want to support the marketers. Let them back out, and until they reduce it to either. I doubt the possibility of it coming down to 900 naira, because there are a lot of things they've not told us.
Yeah, very true.
A lot of things they've not told us. But you see, the government actually is not helping matters. Why is it that the government-owned refinery has not worked all this long? When the previous administration came on board, they promised us of bringing it back to whatever. In the next couple of years, and they promised to be building refineries. Throughout 8 years, they didn't build anyone. Throughout 8 years, both Kaduna, Warri, and Port Harcourt didn't work. All of a sudden, this one now that we have been hearing, it will work, it will work, it will not work. It came up, and they are now telling us. Some people doubted it.
Yeah.
Last week, some people doubted it. Some said it was a particular section that was working, and they refuted it. But today they've now agreed that it has started working. And last week also we heard about 30 trucks were loaded, and somebody came on board and they refuted it. So there is systematic problem in these refineries, which they've not been able to sort out. Let them sort it out and make sure that it's working firmly, so that the trucks will go there and load the product and come out to dispense it to the public, so that public will. Do you know how much this way will be sold this time, December? Don't be surprised. Presently, if you go to the east, they sell fuel at 1,300, 1,000 in the east. Wow. I am saying yes, because I called Omaya this morning. I called Abba this morning. It is being sold at 1,250 to 1,300. By December, it will be sold between 1,400 and 2,000 naira.
Yay.
That is the situation in the country. Go and verify. So whenever I come on board here, I don't say what I don't know.
Yeah.
So because the government has made us to believe whatever they told us, and those of us who are grassroots people, those of us who are rooted, those of us who know the truth, when we come out, we are here to educate the people. We are not to run down the government.
Yes.
But we are saying, government, let the truth be told. Tell us where you are having problems, so that we will know where to help you patch it up. But then the inconsistency is too much. So we need to know what is actually happening. But for you to now sell this product at 1,330 naira, then how much do you think that the marketers will sell it?
Exactly.
So that's my take about that. So we are not interested about it. Let us know, one, how much they are now selling to the marketers. And yes, and how much marketers will sell to us. So that when I drive to the filling station, I will be able to know. But it varies from filling station to filling station. Yeah. In some filling station, you buy it cheaper. Some filling station, you buy. Even the NNPC filling station, some of these things are short. They don't even dispense it. Yeah. They don't sell it. So that's the problem. You see, these independent marketers, that's where the private marketers, they are the one killing this country, killing us, because a lot of corruption going on everywhere. So let us tidy up. Let them tidy up themselves. Come out with open hand, open mouth, so that we know what they are holding in their mouth. Otherwise, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. Don't be surprised that some of these things, they may say it's not working again, because we have been hearing it.
Actually,
we've been hearing it. Time and again, they said it has started working. It will stop. We are not talking about INEC. INEC said they have issues in the presidential election. Let this one, for the past how many years, let us see it work. And be able to buy fuel at a reduced price, not competing with Dangote. They're supposed to even do it in such a way that Dangote will not be forced to bring down his own price. So that's the situation about it.
Okay, amazing idea from that part. You have a question?
Yes, Mazi, so supporting the marketers right now, what steps do you think the Nigerian government can make to address the concerns of the marketers?
You see, this government, some people say that they are anti-masses. And I don't want people to say masses said. Yes, I don't want you to say masses said. Okay. If you look at their policies are anti-masses, except maybe the other one will come up. What the government needs to do is to go back to the drawing board and say, NNPCL, how much do you think you will now confidently sell to the marketers, so that marketers will now add their own margins and dispense to the public, because the masses are crying. So the only thing is that government has made up their mind to look the other way, so that whatever the masses see, they are not interested in what the benefit of. You see, the issue here is that if a government is not interested in the welfare of the citizens, that's a problem.
There is problem.
That's a great problem. Because they are not interested. Tax here, tax there, tax there. Before they came on board, we all agreed for the removal of the fuel subsidy.
Yes.
But it should be a gradual process. But the president came on board, that they say is gone. That was the whole thing scattered. And up to today, we have not even recovered from it. And it will take the grace of God for us to recover it. Even though they say that the policies are working, why are the policies working? The policies should work when you go to the market to be able to buy things.
Yes.
You buy a bag. How much is a bag of rice? Somebody puts a bag of rice now 110,000 naira. The tomato, what about it? So I want to buy a sachet of this provision. I don't want to mention the name. That was yesterday. It was sold for 200 naira. But as I was coming from a studio now, telling me buy for my granddaughter, he said 250 naira.
Wow.
So the prices continue to grow every day. Not every day. The price you bought in the afternoon, someone are going to buy in the evening. The same thing the following day, even at night. So the government should look inward and say, how do we now tackle this problem? The problem is corruption. The problem is lack of planning. The problem is systematic problem, because the system is rotten. We talked about the foundation. This government, did they actually come with a planned foundation? Did they actually come with their manifesto, even their ideology? Where are they moving forward? Because some of these things are supposed to have been concluded before they came on board, knowing very well for everything, every advantage and disadvantage.
Of course.
So when they introduced this removal of the fuel subsidy, they would have known this. But again, look at the lies they've been telling to the people. They said when the subsidy is removed, they are going to roll out transit massive bus. Have they done it? Have you seen any bus? So it is a confusion all over. But then, like your question, the government should go back and tell us the truth. Let them sit down and tell us the truth. Tell the masses. Talk to the NNP's management. You know, it's now they are not military company. So they should be able to talk to them. Look, we want to see a situation where the masses will breathe up, because we have strangulated them much. But they cannot do it because they want money.
Exactly.
They want money because they are getting a lot of money now. They are getting a lot of money. Somebody was talking yesterday, said the government is not making a lot of money. But let it reflect in the lifestyle, the welfare of the people. That's the most important thing. But unfortunately, it's not that. They are making money. No government is complaining except this tax bill, the reform bill. That's only what they are clamoring for. But the welfare of the people is not being talked about. It's not being looked at. So I think the government needs a lot. They have a lot to do. And what they are going to do is to see that the welfare of people is taken into consideration.
Okay, all right.